What's the deals? What's the deals? What is the deals? Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Emilio Duran's place, where I talk about and display various things. Before I get started, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. I would appreciate it so much. And thank y'all for tuning in. All right. So without further delay, let's jump right into it. So I came across this article and I was like, you know what, man, I got to talk about this because I got to put myself in this situation. What if the FBI raided my home and I'm over here minding my business, a law-abiding citizen, doing the right thing, pay my taxes, go to work every day, come home, donate my clothes I don't wear anymore to the Salvation Army, recycle, take out my trash, do everything correctly, and the FBI raids my crib. Somebody got to pay for that, man. So, Fox 5 Atlanta, man. Shout out to Fox 5 Atlanta. They covered this story. FBI raids wrong house in Atlanta. Supreme Court agrees to hear the case. They better hear the case. Some agree. You need to hear the case. Y'all raided the wrong crib. Somebody got to pay for this. All right? The U.S. Supreme Court has agreed to hear the case of an Atlanta family affected by a mistaken FBI SWAT raid on their home. Yo, how you get this wrong? I understand we're humans. We make mistakes. I get it. Sometimes the address is not right. Sometimes, I don't know, instead of a 6, you thought it was a 9. I don't know. The name might be spelled different of the street. Instead of Thorpe, Thorpe, it's really Thorpe, Thorp. I don't know. But something this serious, you have to make sure you get it right. You have to. This is life and death situations. These folks could have raided the crib, startled whoever is in there, shoot them up, and then you're going to say, I'm sorry. Nah, fam. Nah, B. Listen, you got to get that right. You just got to get it right. Okay? Now, I used to be in the Army. Before we go anywhere, we do what is called a recon. You recon the area. Hey, Son Duran, we're going to go to Fort Stewart, and we're going to go over here to this field marked Alpha. Go over there, check it out. I'm trying to go to the field to do that training exercise in 2 weeks. You go over there. Make sure it is what it is on the map. Make sure the area is good. Make sure that's exactly what it is. Field area Alpha. And then when you take the whole command over there, they observe it. They see it is what it is. This is good to go. And then in 2 weeks, y'all go over there. No one did a recon of this, man. Y'all just go up in there like gang bangers and all that. And yell, police free, yeah. Tossing people around and kicking down doors and throwing around furniture, trashing the place. And it's like, yo, we made a mistake. Yo, I'm sorry. No, you got to pay for this. All right. This is crazy. So according to Fox Atlanta News, what we know, Trina Martin, her son Gabe, and her boyfriend Toi Cliatt are seeking compensation under the Federal Torts Claims Act, FTCA, after their original lawsuit was dismissed by lower courts. Wow. The lower court system dismissed a case, yo? How can you dismiss this case? Your Honor, These folks came to my crib, raided my whole ish, trashed the place. They probably slammed down the door. You know it's a raid, so they ain't just saying, hello, can we come in? No, please. They probably bashed the door in, trashed the place and all that. And y'all talking about we gonna dismiss the case? See, man, you gotta take care of the people, man. Good citizens need to be taken care of, man. This is what turns good citizens into villains. You got to take care of the good citizens. All right? Oh, man, this is crazy. The Institute for Justice, IJ, is representing the family, arguing that the FTCA, the Federal Torts Claims Act, right, allow their case to proceed. All right. So what is the FTCA? All right. The FTCA was enacted in the United States Congress in 1946. It allows private citizens to sue the United States in federal court for most torts, civil wrongs, or wrongful acts committed by persons acting on behalf of the United States. Yes, I am so happy that they have this in effect. FTCA, y'all. Remember those acronyms. FTCA. If the law, the United States law, whatever, come up into your crib and smash it around, and you are a law-abiding citizen and you did nothing wrong, FTCA, all right, let them represent you. All right? FTCA, all right. Oh, my goodness. So here's the backstory. This happened in 2017. We in 2025. They still trying to get their paper. The family was awakened by a flashbang grenade. You see what I'm saying? They throwing grenades up in there. You see what I'm saying? They are throwing I was sleeping. Freeze. Yo, it's 2 a.m. I gotta go to work in the morning. Oh my God. The family was awakened by a flashbang grenade as FBI agents mistakenly raided their home, believing it to be a different address. The agents realized their error only after entering the home and interrogating the family. Toi said one of the agents gave him his supervisor's business card to offer compensation. Despite the initial apology and promise to discuss compensation, the family said the federal government ultimately did not follow through. Wow. See what I'm talking about? Y'all got to do better, government. Y'all got to do better. When you make a mistake, fix your mistake, man, by doing what's right for the people, especially law-abiding citizens, man, who pay their taxes, work every day, come home, do the right thing. And you gonna screw them over? Nah, we don't play that around here. We're gonna expose you. All right? What they saying? What happened to us was deeply unjust, and I am revealed that the Supreme Court has taken up our right for justice and accountability, said Martin. Yes, I'm happy too. I'm happy too. Oh, man. The case highlights the broader issue of accountability for federal law enforcement actions and would set a precedent on the rights of individuals to seek compensation when wronged. All right. The Atlanta family is hopeful about the Supreme Court's decision to hear the case, and it's not clear yet when that will happen. Listen, man. Listen. Sympathy and empathy for the family. These individuals do not deserve this. Shame on you, Supreme Court, the lower courts for turning their case away. And congratulations and salute to the higher courts for taking up this case. This happened in 2017. It's 2025. Let's get this case situated and let's compensate this family. They need their paper. Fix their crib. Give them some money. All right. for waking them up in the middle of the night, flashbang grenades, kicking down doors, tossing furniture around, asking them all type of questions. PTSD now I'm scared. Every time I see a law enforcement officer, I don't know what to do. I need a couple of millions. And that's a fact. Get it right. Get it right. Before I leave, there's this lady. I loved her video, so I had to put it at the end of my video. Go follow her on TikTok. She breaks down the case so good. And, I'm not really too good with talking. I'm okay, but she really broke it down. So listen to what she got to say at the end of my video. And y'all get y'all paper. I'm done talking, and that's all I got to say.
If the FBI raids your home with flashbangs while you, your 7-year-old, and your partner are all there, but turns out they got the wrong house, should the government have to pay you damages? Today, the Supreme Court agreed to answer that question in the case of Trina Martin, her son Gabe, and her boyfriend Toi. Here is how her lawyers describe what happened on that day. They woke to the sounds of a flashbang grenade exploding in their living room. Fearing that their home was being robbed, Toi pulled Trina into a bedroom closet, reached for a legally owned shotgun, and was about to grab it when an FBI agent barged in, threw him to the ground, began interrogating him, all the while Gabe, her son, was separated from his mother. All three of them filed a lawsuit under what's called the Federal Torts Claims Act, which allows you to go after the government for money damages if you were harmed by a federal employee. But, as many of you know, it is challenging to go after the government because they generally have sovereign immunity. The rule in this case is a version of that. It's called qualified immunity, and that protects government actors engaging in discretionary functions from civil liability. And the purpose of qualified immunity in these types of cases is to prevent judges and courts, unelected, from second-guessing these types of administrative governmental decisions. And in fact, both the district court judge and the federal appeals court here, the 11th Circuit, held that the government was immune. Here's the heart of their decision. They're talking about the preparatory actions that this FBI agent took before they served the warrant. And they said that a federal officer's decision as to how to locate and identify the subject of an arrest warrant prior to service of the warrant is susceptible to policy analysis, getting into this discretionary function. And so they say, although it is unfortunate that despite his preparatory efforts, the FBI agent executed the warrant at the wrong house, his actions nevertheless fall squarely within the discretionary function exception. So here are the two specific questions the Supreme Court agreed to answer, and they sent the briefing schedule and appear to be ready to hear the case at the end of this term, which would mean a decision likely by the end of June.